Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look. See, couple of announcements. If you haven't seen it, I just yesterday did, at the time of recording this, just yesterday, I did a talk with the Kelly Rosano on her channel. If you want to watch the replay, go and check it out. It's positive astrology and tarot for the times that we are in. I think you're going to love it. Also, if you've ever wondered about the links between tarot and astrology, or the major arcana and the tarot, the major arcana of the tarot and the zodiac, please check out the series that I am doing with Heather from Astrology with Heather. Head over to her channel to see the intro. You can see the first video on mine. We're going to alternate, so if you want to watch the whole series, you're going to have to subscribe. Check her out, she's absolutely brilliant. With that said, let's have a look, see what is going on for your week ahead. For your destiny card for the week ahead, you have the Moon card, right? So really lots of delving into your personal past this week. You could be having thoughts about the past, maybe dreams about the past, maybe you're digging out old ideas. For a lot of you, I feel like that's really relevant because I'm seeing lots of pads and stuff being pulled out. I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, I remember that. I'm seeing you going over old material, and I don't know whether this is stuff that you want to offer the world maybe at this point in time, or maybe this is just brushing the dust off of things that you haven't looked at for a while because you've got nothing else to do right now. Okay, so the past in some way, shape or form is coming to visit this week, my dear Geminis. And you know, the thing is, there's nothing wrong. In fact, it's never a bad thing to delve into the past. Very often when we look at antiquity, whether that's in our lives, whether it's in our history, there's always something to be gained. There's always some sort of wisdom or insight, as long as we learn from what it is that was taking place at the time. Let's give it some context. So the Moon card has come up. This could also be in relation to where the rose tinted glasses about something or someone are coming off. Let's give it some context. You have the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I mean, I said straight away that I thought this was about pads, book ideas, picking up the pen, picking up the paintbrush, things that you've been working on, finding joy and meaning in the things that you used to love. This is about brushing the dirt or the dust off of those old dreams, hopes, goals, aspirations, things that you'd hoped to do at one point or one time or another. Your Ace of Wands for me is always, it's books, music, drama, art. It's things that we create. It's things that bring us pleasure. And this is about you asking yourself, what is it that I used to enjoy? What is it that used to really get me fired up about getting up in the morning, about going out into the world? What is it that I feel like I'm here to create? What is it that I used to, you know, to be into or enjoy? This is about you asking yourself that question. What are the things that I am really ready to brush the dust off? You know, it's just a really plain message for you guys this week. Now, what I love most about this, you guys currently have Venus, who is in your sign already, but is going to be hanging out there until like August, because she's going to go retrograde on the 13th of May. She's going to track backwards and then she's going to go forwards again. Not only is this giving you this, so whether you're a sun, moon or ascendant Gemini, for those of you cross watchers, whether it's whichever one of those is, there's something here. Venus harmonizes you. She makes you more magnetic. She makes you more beautiful. She makes you more pleasing to the eye. And since yours is the sign of skills, speech, communication, what she's actually doing there is harmonizing and beautifying all of those things to you. She's highlighting your ability with words. She's highlighting your ability to create things of beauty. This is, if there were ever a month for you to write your damn book, if there were ever a month or a time for you to pick up your pen, your paintbrush, dust off your dancing shoes, like any of those things, now is that time, right? Use it to the best of your advantage, because over the next 3 to 4 months, you could really, really create something that is truly stunning and actually gives you a deep insight into what your old goals, hopes and dreams and wishes actually were. So your insight card, what is coming in for you? And this week you get the Lovers. What do I love about this? The Lovers card actually represents Gemini, right? This is the card for your sign. So you come up in your own reading in a position of strength and power, but it's also asking you, what do you choose, right? What is it that you really choose to bring forward? And, you know, because this falls right underneath the Moon card. So the big question is, what is it that you're bringing forward from the past? What is it that makes the cut? What is it, that idea that you are now saying to yourself, do you know what? I remember when I wanted to do that. I remember when I wanted to go there. I wanted to, you know, whatever it is. This is about you saying to yourself, you know what? I make that choice. Once everything goes back to, you know, quote unquote, relative normalcy, I am going to run with this Ace of Wands. I'm going to give it everything that I have. This is about you making a decision this week, right? So you're delving through the past, and I'm going to be really honest with you, because the Moon card can sometimes bring confusion. Sometimes it can, because it's, you know, the Moon doesn't have its own light, it reflects. So this could be you in that reflective space, asking yourself those questions, you know. Yeah, I used to want to do this and I used to want to do that. This week you could be getting really real with yourself, you know, on a level, and just saying, actually, you know what? This is what's making the cut, this is what or who isn't, and this is what I'm going with. As soon as I can move forward, as soon as I have the time, the space, the energy to move, you know, and obviously the restrictions and everything are lifted, I am moving ahead, and it's going to be this goal. This is a week for you to make that final decision. What, who, you know, what is it that makes the cut? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.